Hello, I'm going to do the daily love reading, and this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take what does. If it does not, leave what does not. Also, this is a timeless reading, so this is for whenever you feel drawn to hear this message. So I have my rose quartz to put that energy onto the cards so that we can get a message about relationships. So we're going to pull a romance angel card, and then we're going to get some tarot, we're going to get some clarifiers, and then close out with a romance card. All right, so let's see. We have express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. We have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. And then for overall energy, we have deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Okay, so let's get some tarot. See what's going on here. All right, we have the Hangman. We have Temperance. We have Ten of Wands. We have the Ten of Cups. We have the Three of Wands. We have the Empress. And we have the King of Cups. And then we have the Hermit. So for overall energies, we have deception. Someone's wearing a false self mask in this relationship. We have King of Cups and we have the Hermit. There may be one of you that needs to look within and see how you really feel within this relationship. What is it that you really want in this relationship, from this relationship? What do you feel that you can give to this relationship? What do you feel that you can communicate your needs? Do you feel that you can meet the needs to the other person? Are you really feeling a strong connection with this person? Or is this something that, are you feeling that things are being rushed? Are you feeling like things are moving too fast? Are you saying, yeah, that's okay. Maybe it's like moving in together or wanting children or getting married, and you're like, yeah, I'm okay with it. But really inside, you're not being truthful to yourself and in what you really feel, and you're not communicating that. Is that something that you need to look at? For immediate energy, we have current energies. We have express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. We have the Hangman, Temperance, and Ten of Wands. So I feel like there is something that one of you probably, I'm thinking you, since you're listening to this message, is that there's something that you need to talk about. There's something that you need to be truthful within yourself. There's something that you have to realize and be able to come to terms with that and be honest in how you're feeling. We have the Hangman, which is about looking at things from a different perspective, looking at things from the other person's point of view, looking at how, if you're not being true to yourself, then you're not being true to that person. Letting go of some things because his coins or whatever those gold things are, those are being released from his pockets, and he's like, I'm just gonna let that go. Are there some things that you are holding on to that maybe you need to let go of, that you're not being truthful about? You said you let that go, but you really didn't. We have Temperance, which is about compromise. It's about balance. It's about being patient. It's about working things through. Tens are completion, so releasing that. I feel like you have something that you need to say, that you need to deal with, that you need to come to terms with. That's what you're thinking. You have this energy. You're like, okay, I have to deal with this. For future energies, we have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. We have Ten of Cups, Three of Wands, and the Empress. So I feel like that's looking towards the future and having that grounded relationship, having that connection in this relationship, and that it evolves to a higher level. If you're just dating, you decide that you are being exclusive. If you're, dating and you decide you want to move in together, or it's engagement or marriage or children or whatever that is, it's evolving, and it doesn't even have to have that title on it, but you feel that closer connection with that person. We have the Empress, which was which represents evolving and growing, and it can represent birth or marriage or commitment. So I feel like the commitment becomes stronger, but you have to work through this first. You have to look within and really see how you're really feeling about things, and letting that go, letting that flow, being able to communicate with that. Sometimes it's hard to really look within and see how we're really feeling, maybe sometimes we just don't want to face that. I don't feel that you don't want to be in this relationship. And if you don't want to be in this relationship, then that's also something that you have to come to terms with and then move forward to that. Maybe this isn't the right person. Maybe you're trying to force something that you're feeling that you're not really feeling. You're like, okay, well, on paper, this person sounds perfect. On paper, this person is exactly what I want and what I'm looking for, but I'm not feeling that connection with that person. And that's okay. Sometimes that happens. But being able to realize that and saying, okay, it's not fair to me, it's not fair to them. If you're with someone that you're not happy with, then you are stopping yourself from meeting that person that is a good fit for you. And you are stopping that person from finding that person that is a good fit for them too. And that's also about that hangman, is looking at things from a different perspective and saying, okay, not only am I stopping myself from finding the right person, but I'm stopping the person that I'm currently with now from finding their person, and looking at it that way. So it could be either way, realizing, how do you really feel about this relationship? And then in the future, finding that partner, finding that person that you feel you can grow and learn and have that future with. Or is a current relationship, figuring that out and letting go of those things that maybe is holding your relationship back from moving forward with. Being true to yourself, I feel like that's the biggest, I feel the hardest thing for people to do, is to be true to themselves on what they're really feeling. Feeling confident in your decision, feeling confident, yes, I want to be in this relationship, or no, I don't want to be in that relationship, however that relates to you. But being true to that, all right? Maybe it's something that you keep going back and forth with. Like I was saying, sometimes we feel that, well, on paper, this person is everything that I wanted and everything that I was looking for, but you're just not feeling that connection. And like I said, that happens sometimes. The Fool, having a new start, taking that leap of faith, feeling happy, feeling carefree, and not feeling that burden anymore of that decision on what it is that you want to do, kind of letting that go, evolving, kind of getting to that point where you're like, okay, this is what I want to do. And then for future energies, that your relationship, that if you decide to stay in it, that it moves to a higher level, it becomes emotionally more fulfilling, it's becoming more of your 10 of Cups, because you've worked through things here, or you've let go of this relationship and you know what those things are that you want in a relationship, what you want to feel, what is your 10 of Cups, realizing those needs and wants that you have, having that close connection, that bond with that person, working together through the hard times, through the good times, through the bad times, and having that friendship and that partnership within the relationship and having that connection. All right, working together to make things happen and to get through things and deal with life, okay? Ace of Swords, aces are new beginnings, getting past a difficult time. I definitely feel like feeling stronger, knowing that you have that partner by your side and having that connection, having worked through this up here. Temperance, free, feeling lighter. Being patient, having that compromise, okay? If it's staying in that relationship, compromising, okay? Feeling like it's going both ways, that it's not just one-sided. Feeling free, that, the relationship isn't feeling as heavy as it was. Or if deciding to move on from the relationship, feeling that freedom, and then being able to search for that relationship that you feel is a better fit for you, okay? Being patient is going to take some time. Working through those difficult times in the relationships, it takes time. It takes time to work things through. Getting past those obstacles, it takes time to do that, to figure that out. Compromising. And I just feel like it's, what is it that you really want? being true to yourself on what you want with a current relationship or future relationships, and being true to yourself. And that's something that I just feel once you can figure that out, then that's that direction that you can go within the relationship. All right, so let's get a romance card to close it out. All right, two actually came flying out. Okay, so we have, when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. That's exactly what I was saying. It's like whatever works for you. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love, and I also feel like it helps you understand what it is that you want and what you don't want. Like there is no wrong. It's whatever works for you that you feel confident in making that decisions. And then we have emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. Okay, and that's what I was saying up here, is that is there something that you are holding on to that you need to let go of, just like the hangman hand here to let go of? Is there something that you need to let go of in order to move forward, okay? In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment and not hold that against. Like you have to work through that within this relationship for it to move forward, and not holding on to those things, that resentment and that hurt, okay? Letting things flow, letting things become easier. All right? Finding those solutions for those obstacles so that the next time you run into this, that it doesn't become as big as a problem. You're seeing that things are happening. You already have the tools to know, okay, I've been through this before and I know what I need to do to work through this. I know I need to communicate. I know I need to talk about things. I know I can't hold things back and hold things in, because that creates a bigger problem. All right, thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.